Welcome back, thrifters and viewers. Today we're looking at planting cilantro or coriander, depending on which use you're looking for. It's the same seed. So I have a jar of these that we harvested last year, and if you want to know how to harvest cilantro, check out our harvesting cilantro video or harvesting coriander video. You'll also want either a spot in your garden or a planter like I have here, filled with either topsoil or potting soil or a mixture of the two, and then something just to loosen up the soil. So the reason I'm picking a planter today over the garden is that I can move this around so I can get the top sun, because cilantro is a full sun plant. That means you'll want at least 8 hours of sunlight a day. And then this keeps it from spreading throughout my whole garden. These can also be great in planters because you can plant them where the bugs are the worst. You can move it around because due to the strong scent of the cilantro, it will act as an insect repellent, but you can plant it in your garden. And in fact, if you are planting it for the coriander seeds, I would plant it in the ground because it will be a bigger plant producing larger seeds. So with that, we'll get started, and you'll just want to kind of come through and loosen up the soil in here and just, you know, make it nice and loose. If you're in the garden, you'll want to plant like one straight line. In planters, I like to just kind of grab a handful and sprinkle these in here, and then we'll weed them out, kind of mix it in a little bit. We'll weed those out, thin them out to a couple inches apart. If you're in the ground, you'll want 12 to 18 inches apart because, like I said, the plants get a lot bigger. And then once you do that, we're just going to gently cover these up. You only want about 1/4 of an inch topsoil on top, and then just kind of gently pat that down. Once you're done with that, you'll want to water these thoroughly. Make sure your planter is able to drain because you don't want to overwater these, but you do want to water regularly. Just make sure it's not one that has standing water in it. You should have cilantro fairly quickly. The lifespan is very short. It's a quick turnover, so make sure you're harvesting regularly. Check out our video on how to harvest cilantro and coriander if you need help with that. Otherwise, if it starts to bloom, you'll want to cut those off unless you're letting it go to seed, because it'll quickly stop producing leaves once the blooms have appeared. Hope that helps you, and check back later for more gardening help.